the next step is what I call acknowledgement. Am I writing okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Acknowledgement from the person you're assigning.
Exactly. So you're asking that person. So, and some managers feel uncomfortable about this because they think it's micromanagement. And I'm going, it is not micromanagement. It's results management. So the way this goes is I say to Bruce, what's it look like when you're done? And Bruce, describes to me what he believes I said relative to the outcome and the when.
Yep. Actually, we had a conference call yesterday with a client. Same thing, we're describing a project, and after they described the project, I rephrased that project so I knew I was on the right page with them. So this works not only with employees, but also with vendors.
Vendors, subcontractors, you name it. And family members too, right? Children, spouses, making sure that people truly understand what your expectations are, and vice versa, right? And I don't mean to pick on the spousal relationship, but it can be used there too, okay?
Yeah, never ask questions of your kids if they're in the middle of a video game, because they're not listening to you. It's like, do they actually hear you? Because you go, okay, clean up your room after you're done playing. And the kid will say, okay. And then, but he's involved with the video game, so that okay was just automatic. And then when they're done playing, they go off and do something else. It's like, well, I asked you to do something. So make sure they hear you. So,
Okay.
So face to face, don't just talk as you're walking by.
Well, okay, correct. What it really says, what you're really saying is, as a manager, I'll leave it at that, we have to actually take the time to set great expectations. Mm-hmm. This is not, setting great expectations is not something that you can just do when you're racing down the hallway and barking into somebody's office as you're passing by.
Should it be written? More than
it
verbal?
Can be. It can be. I mean, when we share expectations here, when I see somebody, let's just say I'm articulating the expectation, when I see somebody writing it down, and then I go to the acknowledgement step, let me go there right now, actually. So when I'm describing the outcome, and the when, yes, you have to be explicit about the when. But if I describe the outcome, and I do this all the time, so I apologize if you've seen it. Let's just say that what I describe as the outcome looks like that. It looks like a circle, right? Then I go to the acknowledgement step. Now again, keep in mind, this is all about team. And all about getting the best you can out of your team. So, and then I go to the acknowledgement step and I say, Bruce, what's that look like when you're done? And if Bruce describes back to me it's just not the same thing, is it? Right?
Nope.
And I go, oh boy, all right. I, as the manager, screwed up. I was not specific enough. But if we don't do the acknowledgement step, we won't know. And then we will be disappointed at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time on the 17th, when Bruce comes in proudly, accomplished, and delivers the item. And I go, what the hell is this? And we see this all the time. And what happens then, and here's the money side of this. This is not just management behavior. There's money involved here. Because that employee, number one, you as the owner manager, has to rework the expectation. And then the employee has to go back and rework all the work. That's money. Let me just say this, in any business, rework is a major profit drain. Because frankly, we have clients that are paying us for stuff, as does everybody else out there, and they're not gonna pay for rework.
So should the manager check in when the guy starts the project?
Second point, third point,
Okay.
okay? It's a difference between milestones and deadlines.